Throughout the ages, people have sought to communicate through signs, language, and written text. This was more than a form of communication for some. It was a means to create their own destiny by tapping into their own inner powers and harnessing the earth's magic. The runic script and runes were powerful tools, ones which were not only shrouded in mystery, but also magic and power. They told stories of Viking Age battles, of conquering lands, and of seeing the future. Runes are some of the earliest forms of divination. The very sight of runic writings on weapons could put fear into an opponent who believed the weapon's wielder was possessed by the power of the gods. This book will delve into the science and remarkable history of runes, the magic they hold, and the tales that are still told about them today. We'll discover how an alphabet had such power, a power that those who used it believed the spoken word held enough power to manifest the non-physical to the physical, and how a form of writing linked people with the gods and with fate. Runes are indeed remarkable for those who believe in magic and those who do not. Thought to be an ancient form of writing used by the Germanic people, the runic script was used in charms, spells, blessings, and curses. It was also used as a fortune-telling form of divination and demarcated areas like property, burial grounds, and ceremonial lands. Scholars date this ancient language back to at least the 1st century. Some runic writings are so ancient, in fact, that they have been found in tombs that date back to before Christ. Regardless of how old the language is, runes began to gain popularity early in the 1st century and peaked before becoming mostly unused. This is not to say that the runic script is no longer in use. In fact, runes are still in use today in some regions of Scandinavia. As an alphabet and written language, runes have a complicated history. They were probably invented as a communication method unknown to the Greek and Roman empires, allowing the Germanic people to send strategic messages and stay ahead of the empire's invasions. Originally thought to be a form of pure communication, runes were later discovered to be an embodiment of magic. Some believed a gift from Odin and the fates themselves. From as early as the 1st century AD, the Germanic people may have begun to use runes as a written language. However, as even the word rune suggests, runes hold far more significance than text alone. In Germanic, Gothic runa, the word means secret or whisper, while in Old Irish Gaelic, rune means mystery, secret, or intention. These meanings in themselves should give a hint to the power behind runes as we delve deeper into the history, cultural significance, and importance of runes throughout the ages. The poem Hauamal tells the complete legend of the god Odin who hung himself from a tree, impaled on a spear. Forbidding all other gods and mortals from helping him, he offered himself up as a sacrifice to gain the runes' knowledge. During this time, Odin focused on the fates, willing himself to gain the knowledge of the runes. On the 9th night, the runes became clear to him. Filled with the knowledge of the fates, Odin handed the language to his people so that they could once again be close to the gods. Rune sagas tell fables of magical items imbued with the power of the gods by way of runic writings and carvings, giving inanimate objects and the people who yielded them enormous power. So strong was the Germanic people's belief during the Viking Age that those tales and fables of magic and runes are still told today. Notably, in Egil's saga, the poet Egil Skallagrimsson tells of both the bad and the good sides of runic magic and warns against using runic magic for the wrong reasons. Warnings against the heresy of burial and sacrificial lands were often sealed with curses.